Welcome back. The time on the clock is 8:12. This is a live look at the radar tracking Tropical Storm Milton this morning. Yesterday, the National Hurricane Center declared it was a depression yesterday morning, but it quickly intensified into a tropical storm. Right now, Milton's path is headed for Florida, and this really comes less than 10 days after Helene made landfall in Tennessee and North Carolina, causing catastrophic flooding out there. Yesterday, Governor Ron DeSantis preemptively declared a state of emergency for over 30 counties still recovering from Hurricane Helene. Right now, forecast showing Milton arriving in Florida as a Category 3 hurricane. Let's get to meteorologist Kyle Roberts. Kyle, this is frightening because a lot of people are truly just trying to recover from Helene.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and depending on exactly where the storm ends up making landfall in Florida, could be very, very significant for some populated areas and areas that were, yes, significantly already impacted by Helene as well. Here's Milton spinning in the kind of the southern Gulf of Mexico at the moment. It's a tropical storm, wind speeds of 60 miles an hour, wind gusts to 65 at the moment, expected to intensify into a hurricane probably sometime tonight and then continuing to intensify from there. Category 3 storm early Wednesday morning. And that's what it'll be likely as it makes landfall in Florida. Now, while a landfall in Florida is pretty much guaranteed at this point, there's a wide range of options for where exactly this storm makes landfall. When I put on the forecast models here, you can see kind of a tight clustering there, anywhere from Tampa Bay area down to south of Fort Myers. Now, exactly where the center part of that storm, I know it's like, okay, well, that's an easy forecast. It's headed into central Florida. But the center of the storm, if it makes landfall in Tampa Bay, would be significantly more impactful for the Tampa Bay area than if the center of the storm makes landfall down in Fort Myers. And if the center of the storm makes landfall down in Fort Myers, it would be significantly more impactful for Fort Myers. So yes, well, central coast or the central part of the western coast of Florida looks very likely at this point. I mean, imagine living in some of these areas and trying to figure out exactly what you're going to do because, once again, exactly where the center part of that storm makes landfall will be highly impactful on who sees the worst storm surge, who sees the worst of the wind as well. Now, everybody, at least across the good chunk of Florida, is going to see decent rain with this storm. 4 to 6 to 6 to 8 inches with some isolated totals up to around a foot. So flooding will definitely be possible even well inland from this storm. But once again, exactly where the center part of that storm makes landfall will be highly affect who has the worst storm surge from Milton, and it could end up being in areas that were significantly impacted by storm surge from Helene as well. Once again, this storm will not affect the vast majority of Georgia, the Carolinas and Tennessee, especially the Carolinas and Tennessee. Not going to see any impacts from this storm. I mean, southern Georgia could see a little bit of rain, but I mean, nothing compared to obviously what they dealt with Helene.